All right, some cable issues there in Punjab, but coming back to our focus story and the focus of the entire nation. As India celebrates the biggest moment of the consecration or Pran Pratishtha of Lord Ram Lalla in Ayodhya, millions have been rushing in to take a glimpse of the grand temple. And with the largest team of reporters in Ayodhya, Republic has been getting you minute-to-minute updates. In fact, we are joined in live by two of them, Priyanka Sharma and Rakshita Mishra. Both have been on the ground for more than a fortnight. And the kind of rush we saw today, pilgrim rush to catch a glimpse of Lord Ram Lalla, to do a darshan, 300,000 plus by afternoon. Let's try to understand how many now. To you first, Priyanka. I can see the temple in the backdrop. What's the situation like now in the morning? It seemed like it could get chaotic, but then we saw administration getting in top gear, the DGP, the principal secretary home coming in, standing themselves and monitoring the crowds. What's been the number like till evening of the pilgrims in Ayodhya visiting Ram Temple?
Well, absolutely, Abhishek. The last number is yet to come in, but the government machinery, in fact, the officials who had been here are telling us that it might be over around 3 lakh people. And even now, these are the last few minutes. The last few minutes of the first day after the Pran Pratishtha has in fact taken place. They're the last few minutes that the devotees are rushing in, and they're trying to get their darshans. And also you can see that the line is free flowing, and there are more and more people who are last minute in fact coming in and trying to do their darshans here at the Ram Temple. And you can also see along with that the security is in place, the RAF is in place, and there are some additional barricades that we had not seen in the morning that are also been kept in place as well. Say for example, this entire barricading that we see here was not there in the morning, has been put up later on after that chaos that we just referred to was taking place. And then of course we also have the second barricade that we see was also not there, but it had been put up because there were more and more people in large numbers who were coming in, and that is why this barricade had to be done. Now, of course, it's evening, and the darshans have in fact almost closed, which is why the barricades are also being removed. That you can see right now over here. The police on the other side is also present, and as just standing and letting the darshanarthis, the devotees, to go in and get their darshan in for the last few minutes of the first day after the Pran Pratishtha in fact had taken place. And the chants of Jai Shri Ram echo even now in this corridor. Since morning we have been seeing hundreds and hundreds of devotees in one line, all of them even now rushing in, even now fast brisk walking towards the temple. This of course is very close to the temple right now, Abhishek. We are just a few meters away from it, and that is essentially where they're all going right now. This is the entire corridor that we were showing to our viewers, and all of them trying to get in their darshans. This is the first day, and this is about to get closed. The first day's darshan are going to get closed. This because the darshan time in fact is in the evening is from 2 p.m. to 7 p.m.
तो कहीं ना कहीं एक गार्ड ऑफ ऑनर का पूरा दृश्य दिखाने का प्रयास किया गया है। कलाकार ने बहुत ही सुंदर तरीके से इन्हें एक रूप दिया है, जो मतलब कि हर मूर्ति अपने आप में एक कहानी बयां करती है। कहीं ना कहीं पूरी तरह से आप देखेंगे तो मनो कि हर व्यक्ति के मन को ये मूर्तियां छू लेंगी। ऐसा लगता है कि मूर्तियां अभी बोल पड़ेंगी, अपनी जो ऐतिहासिक कहानी है वो बयां कर रही हों। इस तरह से मूर्ति के अंदर पूरी जान डाली है कलाकार नरेश कुमावत ने, जो गुड़गांव के हैं, और मतलब कि यहाँ पर आकर एक अलग माहौल इस समय देखने को मिल रहा है। पराक्रम
गिरीश, नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस एक ऐसा व्यक्तित्व जिन्होंने भारत की स्वतंत्रता के लिए अद्वितीय योगदान दिया, और शायद उनके इस योगदान को ही पराक्रम दिवस के रूप में मनाया जा रहा है। हम समझना चाहेंगे कि भारत के युवाओं को क्या प्रेरणा देता है ये दिन।
देखिए, आज का दिन बहुत मायने रखता है। हमारे देश के जो युवा हैं उनके लिए बहुत मायने रखता है, क्योंकि मैं अभी यहाँ पर देख रहा हूँ। देखिए, मैंने आपको पहले बताया, क्योंकि आज पराक्रम दिवस 2024 उत्सव का आयोजन किया गया है और यहाँ पे हजारों की संख्या में लोग पहुंचे हुए हैं। हजारों की संख्या में कई सौ की जो संख्या है यहाँ पर युवाओं की है, और युवाओं में काफी संख्या में एनसीसी कैडेट अपनी एनसीसी की वर्दी में, खाकी वर्दी में यहाँ पर पहुंचे हुए हैं। तो अपने आप को वो भी गौरवान्वित कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पर जो युवा आए हैं वो अपने आप को गौरवान्वित महसूस कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि जिस तरह से नेताजी ने देश को आजाद कराने में जिस तरह से अपनी भूमिका निभाई थी, वो उन बातों को समझ पा रहे हैं, जान पा रहे हैं, और वो अपने आप में आज भी ऐतिहासिक क्षण वो लोग भी अपने साथ लेकर जाएंगे। यहाँ पर लोग अपने मोबाइल से फोटो खींचने में लगे हुए हैं, और आप यहाँ देख ही सकते हैं किस तरह से प्रधानमंत्री भी इस कार्यक्रम में पहुंच रहे हैं, और पूरा उत्साह का माहौल इस समय।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद गिरीश। और आइए अब आपको सीधा लिए चलते हैं मुख्य समारोह में, लाल किले में पराक्रम दिवस के मौके पर आयोजित प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी की मौजूदगी।
प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी का इस अवसर पर विराजमान केंद्रीय संस्कृति एवं पर्यटन मंत्री श्री जी किशन रेड्डी जी, संस्कृति मंत्रालय में राज्य मंत्री श्री अर्जुन राम मेघवाल, श्रीमती मीनाक्षी लेखी जी, पर्यटन और रक्षा राज्य मंत्री श्री अजय भट्ट जी, नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस आईएनए ट्रस्ट के अध्यक्ष ब्रिगेडियर रिटायर्ड आरएस चिकारा जी, और देवियों सज्जनों, आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत अभिनंदन है। मैं निवेदन करूंगा नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस आईएनए ट्रस्ट के अध्यक्ष ब्रिगेडियर।
All right, Prime Minister there at the Red Fort, Lal Killa in New Delhi for the Parakram Divas celebrations. Remember, in 2021, the Modi government had announced that January 23rd, the birth anniversary of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, is going to be called Parakram Divas and marked as such by the government because of the contribution of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose in India's freedom struggle, something which had been denied to him. Remember, the Modi government has mainstreamed the contributions of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose in many ways by renaming the Andaman Islands in the name of INA brigades, by getting a statue of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose just behind the India Gate, and by declassifying a lot of files, by having this museum at Red Fort which memorializes the struggle carried out by the Indian National Army set by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose for India's freedom struggle. There is this thought that more than India's mainstream freedom struggle led by Mahatma Gandhi and Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, among others, it was the INA and Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's leadership of INA having reached India, the famous Battle of Kohima, and because of which the British decided that now they have no option, and so they decided to leave. So Prime Minister there at Parakram Divas, going through the gallery, the exhibition, and the Ross Island, in fact, in Andaman Nicobars has been named as Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Island, and total of 21 islands in the Andamans renamed in honor of Paramveer Chakra awardees. That's the kind of memorializing of Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose that has been done by the Modi government. So, for example, the other two islands, Havelock and Neil Islands, named Swaraj and Shaheed, they were in fact given by Netaji, and but the governments since independence never bothered. And Some people say, in fact, that Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, in fact, was the first Prime Minister of independent India, because he declared independence from the British and marched towards Delhi. And so Prime Minister Modi there personally overseeing the Parakram Divas exhibition there in its third edition. 2021 is the year when the Modi government had announced Parakram Divas, Prime Minister there